in Ramsey for another story today. We're at the Church of the Rock, which is just behind the bus station here. But plans are afoot to move to a new site. New exciting ideas are being put forward, and Des, the pastor here, is going to tell us about your vision of what could be happening here in Ramsey. It's quite exciting.
It is. For many years, Paul, we've been working in the community. In the building behind me here, we run our nursery, which has been running this morning, and we can't fit any more kids or parents in. We run our youth club on a Friday evening, the factory, and we have a capacity of 60, but we can get over 100 kids in, not all at the same time, but it just shows we're running out of room, and every Sunday morning we've been running out of room for years. So we've been looking for a new building for years, but then last July a very exciting opportunity arose, and it was on the site of the former school at Albert Road. So we put a submission of interest in, along with many other parties, developers and the like, to government. We had a meeting not long afterwards, and then they said that our plans were the plans that they would like to see happen, but we had to prove that they were viable and that we could do that. So since then we've involved architects, various people have been seeking funding, and we've been able to, within just the past number of weeks, secure financial backing for the whole project, and we're talking approximately £4 million, because we're not trying to just build a church. We want to build a community centre that puts the heart back into Ramsey, and there are various reasons for that.
Well, you obviously got a need there. You've proved there's a need for what you do. I mean, £4 million, you can find that money?
We've secured that funding already, because we've sent letters off to various people, met with a local businessman in Ramsey who's a great philanthropist and has given away lots of money to charity. We sort of sat down, showed him our vision of what we're trying to achieve, of how since the Grand Island Hotel closed and other places like it, there's nowhere for functions, and it's not just that. Local clubs, societies are very restricted on places to meet. So at the heart of what we're trying to do is a 400-seater auditorium that'll have full media facilities. It can be used as a theatre, cinema, everything. There'll be an on-site nursery, separate facilities for the youth club so that we're not disturbing the neighbours around where we are now, and then there'll be commercial office space, because in just asking around, people want to work in Ramsey rather than travel to Douglas. And on top of that, there'll be a state-of-the-art cafe, hopefully Starbucks, Costa, something like that, with a balcony overlooking the TT course.
Very exciting, and Ramsey does need that investment, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's recently we've had the bowling alley start up, and it's great to see that, but there's been a lack in Ramsey for years, and you look at what's happened in Peel, and it's fantastic, the regeneration in Peel, and the spirit is brought to the town. And we want to be part of a movement working with the commissioners and government to make Ramsey a place where people can get excited about.
So when should we come back and talk to you and to see you bring down the foundation stones?
Well, our deadline is the end of July to meet with government and to sit down and virtually to agree everything, which we don't envisage any problems. Everybody's been very helpful, government and on all sides up to now, to try and make this happen. And they want that site developed as soon as possible because of its location. It's right at the heart of Ramsey. At the moment, it's like, what's happening there? So we would envisage, if everything works, to maybe make a start as early as September, if planning and everything goes through.